Barbara here. I just wanted to pop in and give you some tips on how to manage a remote team. Because even if you weren't managing a remote team before, chances are you may well be now. So if you've never done this before, let me just give you a few tips to help you on your way. So tip number one is to communicate. Now, communicate. I can't say this enough. Just because your team are remote now doesn't mean to say you need to not communicate. Probably do it more so now. It's even more important. And with all the technology that we've got available, there really is no excuse. You have Zoom. You can continue doing one-to-ones on Zoom. You can just have FaceTime, a FaceTime conversation. You could use Zoom for a team meeting. You can have Slack and have everybody chatting to each other. It's so important to make sure that nobody feels isolated, because even though we might be socially isolating or self-isolating rather, doesn't mean to say that we're disconnecting from people. And so it's really important that if people are at home right now, they feel just as connected as they did before. Tip number two is listen. What we're experiencing now is a massive piece of change, and it's rapid, it's fast moving, and because of that, fight or flight could kick in. People might be experiencing different ways of reacting to the change. They might, be feeling a little bit more tired. They might be feeling a little anxious. They might be feeling worried. They might be feeling quite calm. Everybody reacts differently, but it's always good to have an opportunity to talk to somebody and to just talk about how you're feeling and how you're navigating this change. Tip number three is to trust. Just because somebody isn't working in the office doesn't mean to say they're just going to sit back and watch TV all day. You trust your team to do their job in a way that they can do it, in a way that works for them at the minute. So just because they're working remote, and I'm encouraging you to communicate, doesn't mean to say that you have to micromanage and check up on people every 2 minutes. Trust them and empower them to do the job that they're more than capable of doing. And tip number four is be flexible, because not only are people working from home now, there's also the added pressure of homeschooling your kids at the same time, and they're having childcare taken away from you. So everybody's got their kids at home now. So it's really difficult to do a job and to look after your kids and to homeschool and do everything all at once. You can just feel like you're just being pulled in all directions. So if there's an opportunity for you to be a bit more flexible with when people do their jobs and how they do their jobs, maybe they do it on an evening when the kids are having some TV and screen time, or they're in bed. Maybe they do it first thing in the morning before the kids get up. Whatever, works for them. Try and throw in a little bit of flexibility just to make life that little bit easier right now. So those are my 4 tips. So we've got communicate, we've got listen, we've got trust, and we've got be flexible. I'm available to support you in any way that you need. If you need a one-off coaching session, then just let me know and we can jump on a Zoom call, that's fine. Or if you need some more tips on how to manage your team, or just how to navigate this change yourself and how to lead your team at the moment, then let me know and just send me a message. I'll talk to you soon. See you later. Bye.